every round of every map. They are going to keep pressing them.
Oh, aggression pays off, at least for now. Players
Also
stuck in that bracket that they had so much success off of it, but now you have to prove you have that extra layer. And there's at least a return. Bringing it back to a 4v4.
Houdini unable to disappear anymore, but they have been able to take down one on the other side. The firefights continue. Echo looking to try and re-aggress back into that corner. Instead, though, it's Izzy to find one, leaving Loita alone. Normally very good in these clutch scenarios, but does he expect the flank? And now being revealed, it's only going to make it that little bit tougher. If he had the spike, if he had the time, he'd be able to go back, but he just has to walk into their bad. Vitality
some of the
bad.
delusion.
But it's like, BBL, no, I think they're still number one. It's like, well, no, come on, you got to go full cocky. And well, speaking of that, Lovers Rock has found another opening death with a dive over the top. Echo is in a bit of trouble, but I'm looking at that judge. Wait, he's not found anyone. They've left.
They're bailed out. And it's not like they have a ton of space either. It is currently being filled in by Crewen, who's walking up on mid, and they've got the right read, and that side of the map is leaving Rose behind to try to catch this play out of door or play that late flank. They need to do a damn good job of holding the line then when the retake comes in. Buy him time.
Four looking to try and wrap back in. Only going to be the one trading off.
Concealment.
And Rose didn't find anyone, so he's got that long rotation back. Luckily, it means they can clear all of that flank. And Loita up top. He's going to be able to keep things in an advantage, only for the moment, though. Leaving two standing versus Rose. He's been phenomenal in these clutch situations. The problem, though, yeah, he's got to use the dart. No, it's too late. Way too late. He thought that he was being faked out by the tap, but not faked out at all.
Obviously fragging on top of that, but that's what they really struggle with. Favian gets a freebie.
Look at this again.
Puts him in position that he can at least delay this take or just set them up for a wonderful retake. It might be a little bit too late, though.
Bold investment to put it a little early here when bodies aren't in position, but still catches one.
Oh, anything more would have to be a miracle, but it's now going to look towards that run it back.
Where's the spike going?
First player in. Yeah, spike yet to be planted. And actually, this run it back is going to get nothing. They're just hiding. They're waiting.
I mean, Eternal Fire aren't feeling the pressure. They've got them boxed in. Echo gets one for free. And now, yeah, they'll bail out, but what are you going to do over there? You can't plant the spike there. Fighting back out leaves Rose low and now down in the ground in the dirt. And that's where
it's that individual brilliance that did feel a little bit more reliant. And then
Echo's
you just
swing in with an op, man.
Yeah, you got your Cypher op player kicking things off.
Necky's not going to go through this, surely. The stun will stop him, slow him, but the ult still follows through. Favian and Izzy, they found two. It's Rose trying to carry this mantle forward for the squad. Already a man down, and from bad to worse. Loita, you talked about it, Mike, relying on him in the mid-round. Well, he will not pull anybody back into this fight. Rose needs an ace, or it's going to be a 6-0 start for the squad that you would think should be easy pickings, historically have been. Nice shot by Rose. He's starting to believe.
I'm not yet. Another one, maybe?
Wow. Yoru, like, playing to the strengths of the meta. That is missing right now. Audaz has just tanked the slow, and he almost got away with one. The weapon retrieved the judge, but a chance to use it right there.
Okay.
That's a big pick.
That's this one. Echo's going to go forward again. They catch him, caught out here. Loita able to shut him down. Just Favian and Izzy left now. Op in hand for Izzy.
I've witnessed a few of these rounds today, but I didn't expect to see it in this game. They've also had so many ultimates available for them in this one, but it's not really looking like it's going to make a difference. Hunter's Fury sat there. Overdrive, if needed, from Larocque, but you're kind of looking at Izzy now, like, and unless someone gives him an angle, this is going to be so difficult.
Please don't give him an
trying
angle.
To defend versus the taps. A chance for Larocque to just basically run in, and he's gone past one of the players. It's starting to get a little bit dangerous. Missing things out, but the grab wall still in place. Rose, I think he knows he's got the Hunter's Fury, so Izzy's just looking to try and hunt him down. Will do just that. The last man alive at that time is seemingly too far gone. Even still too close for comfort, but it is a round for BBL. Extremities while these sort of faster plays are coming through, but at the moment.
Oh my God, Loita again caught. Great catch from Izzy.
The last one was Echo doing that.
Yeah,
Now they've got Izzy doing it as well. seems whoever has the AWP is going to be aggressive. Laurent wants to try and turn the tide. The first kill immediately.
Oh,
wow! Okay! A crazy shot coming out of Izzy! And now Echo as well! What is this team made of?
Everything landing for Eternal Fire here. Getting the spam in, but Izzy does so well.
My up doesn't work like that.
And on the clock, BBL being cautious on the way through. Dive in from Lover's Rock, but he's met by a stun. Dodges it at least, but he won't dodge that shot from Izzy. Put to bed. The grab while keeping Laroc out as he swings in. It's a bit of a messy fight for both, but he'll get there in the end, and so will Loita. That space taken towards the B site, and now they can pounce on it. Only one player here. It's audaz, a rifle, and he's completely surrounded. This is definitely pointing towards BBL finding their second.
There would need to be mistakes.
Barring something crazy, right?
Yeah, we
haven't seen that so far.
They've seen him though. They know where he is. He's revealed. It's a solo fight though. Again, Laroc a little bit ahead of the curve, but Rose is there to trade things out. It's a tough one to turn things back, but honestly, Izzy's been using that sniper like a shotgun.
Well, yeah. If he can find one for free here, but everybody tucked on the side of BBL.
Did they stay tucked though?
The cam's being destroyed. Crewen might want to go lookabouts now, and if he does, it's going to be the op waiting for him. Shoulder peeking the angle for now. Just spotting that they're not close on the side, ready for the long players, and there it is, a good catch by Crewen that leaves Izzy in what should be an impossible situation. With an op and a 1v3 time against him. He's just got to get out and save that. Oh! He's got other ideas.
What? Finding an engagement, but they fall totally short. Missed it from Izzy. Oh, okay. Good for the second, because Loita's still out the smoke. Okay.
It is a little aggressive, but who's surprised after the last round? Now stuck behind the box, that's spam.
Izzy's here, by the way.
Has he not been hit? He hasn't been hit. Finally, a shot lands, and Favian fires right back. A triple for the man who was dead to rights. And now Crewen, he's got the whole squad to take down BBL, falling way behind. And this is their map pick. We said it already, but to an end, Eternal Fire ahead.
Lover's Rock has the rifle, Rose has the pistol. Just saying.
Well, by how much will they lead? Lover's Rock has taken a bit of space towards the back side, and Eternal Fire left this wide open. That's almost what makes me worried. Do BBL overextend? Do they give them the fight? Because Izzy is very much hoping they will. And the ult there for Favian. Lots of utility in least
so much
out by that.
He's still got to kill!
What?
He's come out with 2 off the ult that was only halfway when he started moving. LeBrock is going to be able to survive on 1 kill alone, and now it's all down to Crewen. 1v4. He's not even got 4 kills.
Dude, wake up this morning. I think this guy...
Go.
He's not having it.
Dwelling on that Yuto, isn't he?
Yep.
That one dart he didn't use.
It's not having to be said. He didn't use his arrows. Okay, Crewen. They're going to keep going as well. Big crunch towards Art. Love to see it. Bit of confidence in play with Echo all alone. The pistol will be there.
For having effectively somebody anchoring with a ghost, and then Rose obviously here as well. Nekky's found Crewen here.
Yeah.
Look at where that's happened as well. All the way deep on the B site.
Great stun.
That's decent, but I don't think it caught the players further back, so swinging into the blender. And to be fair to Eternal Fire, we've talked about this squad as like this aggression machine, just constant pushing all the way through. This was a great round. Just played it nice and slow. I don't think I've ever seen a Phoenix ult go through there.
Did you catch that there where Echo gets the kill on Lover's Rock, and he fired a few more bullets than I think he needed to.
He was just checking.
Just double check, yeah. He might be, he went prone. He could have prone, so just double, yeah. Better safe than sorry. Nice shot. But still so much more work to be done for Loita. He's going to need to get into a 1v1 for me to believe. And Eternal Fire immediately, mostly back off. Echo stepped into the site now. He's feeling confident.
Left available here for BBL. Good catch here potentially with Struck Dart. But again, Echo just gets onto the angle. And checking again. Another.
Oh, especially the first 2 maps.
Probably should have won.
Yeah, could have been 2-0, yeah. But when it comes to this match, it still didn't make me confident enough that I'd say, like, oh, they've got a good shot at taking it against BBL. It felt like maybe catching their opponents in a bad day last week, but This is completely making me completely rethink it. Again, if this was their map, I'd still be like, well, obviously they came in super ready, but BBL came in confident in this matchup, confident in this map, and I'm seeing no reason for that confidence to exist. Nice stuff from Crewen to find one, but they're still behind. They need a big play, and Loita's going to try to be that playmaker. He's found himself a double, and now they're right.
Echo's position away, so it's not like he's going to manage to sneak through like he has before, but Izzy's got a lot of ground.
Oh my
Spam connecting onto Rose there. 11 HP.
That's
Don't
a lot of...
necessarily, don't know how much damage done there, but I feel like they almost feeling good at it. Favian's got all the way back through again.
Oh, the jump up. Oh, we were almost cursed by it last time. This time he's been caught. That's unlucky. The solid find by Loita at least. There's still the low HP Rose. And it just feels like the amount of space that Eternal Fire are able to get, but also, at least in a couple of moments in this round, it felt like it wasn't known and had to be found.
Bring them down.
Look at the push-up. BBL have taken full control of B-Long, and the spike is just walking right through the space that's left wide open. They rotated through their own spawn. They're now rotating through the attacker spawn, all to try to deal with this A play where Echo is. And now the spike goes down. They have to kill Echo. They have... Hello!
What?
He was there!
You.
They knew he was there! Well, okay, that's a throw. Fine, and now another one.
Nah.
Advantage to the attacker side through massive misplays, and BBL, now they've got to brawl their way back in. At least Laroc's there for the first.
Oh, now that judge becomes ever more deadly. Okay, no, they might just stick it right in front of their nose. Somebody needs to get on this! How was that?
You're in a situation to potentially convert.
Pacey here. This is coming through straight away off the back of the running back. They take that orb immediately. This is something that should have been expected by BBL, seeing he's one away, passive positions, and Crewen just about gets away with that one. But he's kind of confined. I like this though. Regression, but I've gone past Izzy. We've seen that one before. He's been able to dodge and dive past the squad, and he continues his push! He had to take his gun out of his back pocket, and somehow still hits the shot. Lovers Rock's nightmare continues. Now Loita has to clutch. That might have just been his moment.
Beautifully done.
An oversight from BBL.
The
C's Molly! He's done it again! Favian! Absolutely decimating these guys with free utility. And a little help from his friend. That is disgusting.
I don't even know if we can get this stat, but what's the most Phoenix mollies we've had in a game? It has to be this one. It has to be.
Oh, another. Now he's stunned. Now he's got to be dead to rights. Surely. Up close. Oh, my God!
He comes out of it smelling of roses. It's only one left. The garden's about to eat them all, only leaving Loita. Fortify, there's no way. Like, even just look at his position. The spike down. They're going to be guarding every position. Of course, Favian's pushing. Of course, he's
on the global stage. Now, 0-0. We're back to square footing. And for BBL, a chance to correct what just happened and a chance to stop history from having a bit of a hiccup. This is the squad that they always beat it, and now that it arguably matters most, struggling, at least on map number 1, their choice. The bounce back on split already, we're seeing the plant down, and Eternal Fire having this late play from audaz with a lot of distraction on ramp, on site. They're drawing the defender's eyes, and that's opening the door for audaz. It looks like his team are doing okay in holding the line for now. audaz strikes, Crewen falls, and now they have to speed up on that defense, cover that ground, and get onto the spike, which is wide open, planted for heaven. Huge fight for Rose, though.
It's gone the other way. It gives an opportunity, but they're just sticking the defusal. And it's going to be difficult to keep that going, and you can already see, at least from Lovers Rock, that confidence hasn't gone anywhere. He's getting around the edge of all of their utility and potentially going to pincer them here.
Spike made it across as well. Another late lurk coming through mid here. Timing a little off this time around, but still unnoted. The Prowler missed him on ramp as well.
Oh, he just dove in. The dash from Lovers Rock with the judge. Okay, there's nekky down, and an upgraded rifle for him to play with. The flank, though, still going to be a problem if they can delay that push just a little bit. There's Favian striking with Loita down. Crewen falls, and Lovers Rock with the recovered rifle, all that remains. The question of damage comes into play now. It's unlikely he wins the round, but the first already falling. Okay, now we're starting to believe. In he goes, Dash, ready and online, and gets towards the site, but cannot force a fight. The patience from Eternal Fire on display.
Actually.
They're intentionally making noise as well. Towards vents, they did it. They did the same at the boombot. They're trying to sell fakes. Spike's gone in. Spike's gone in alone, in fact. First player through is Echo. There was nobody else behind him. They've delivered the spike to their opponents, but then they're fighting off the back to almost retrieve it. It's made things a little bit easier off the back of the fake because
30 seconds
if
left.
you see the spike, you know where they're going.
Plant's not good for nekky either. He needs to win this duel.
Straight to it all. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Lovers Rock can't TP anymore, but they can still hit those op shots just the same.
And then the last time we saw this map play was very good on the attack by their opponents, but thus far hasn't been the case. Early trades, early aggression once again, but this time Echo does strike, and a missed shot from Lovers Rock gives him a double. That's the Echo we know and love. Look at where the spike is, but
rotation by Crewen.
Timing.
Oh, he needs his rifle out, and he's caught! nekky! Prowler in hand! And he runs right back to A. I mean, even then, you think that that player, if he's behind him in mid, he doubles back, he goes vents, he gets the A site. Instead, Favian was in main. That rotate way too long, and he decides to fill in the space.
Plenty of time to find a comfortable plant here as well.
30 seconds left.
Only problem, really, now for BBL.
No.
When this plant comes down, Favian not only has the whole world to wander, but a showstopper. And as soon as you tap that spike, you're in big, big trouble.
So much ground to cover here as well.
He almost can't do it too quietly, because otherwise that clock is going to tick. Favian. Oh, he's out in the open. I don't think he has any idea of where his opponent currently is. Time is going to be everything. He looks away, but he got
The Viper's pit is there to work with. It will be the Viper pressured early on. Crewen forced back and being hunted by the Prowler. Wall goes up, and so too does the Viper's pit. Looking to reinforce the B side. It's a bit of a panic ult as well. Doesn't fully cover that back. Sight, good spray by Favian. He's found the first, and now the judge looking to invade as Rose gets one up top, but everybody's falling. The piece is returned. Viper ult as well, and a shot from LaRock inside the early fight. Izzy, he's going in. He's going in. He is fully sending it. Can't offer the rest of his teammates, and well, the trades will come slowly, if at all. Crewen doubles up. And Eternal Fire may reconsider this push unless Echo can land something, and it's a disaster. He's still alive! He's still alive!
Not as effective.
He took 0 damage.
Yeah, 0.
He did now, though.
He's taken a lot of damage there.
So he definitely knew there was 2 players on the other side of that smoke.
Yep.
And look at where his teammates are, by the way. It's not like there was any real chance at help.
Rose could get caught in spawn here.
Rose is waiting. Nicely done. Good read on the play. The spray, a little shaky, but he gets there in the end, and the numbers still favored to BBL. They're the ones that don't have to make a move here. But the double flank attempt, this is a big danger. Audaz is waiting, watching. They don't have utility to cover their back. Instead, they need guns to do it. But now, looking towards heaven, thinking that flank hasn't come through yet. I guess it isn't on the way, but they are about to find out the hard way if there's still players on that ramp. Audaz turned. He spotted them just in time, but now it's an off set up on the other side. What a shot by nekky. Audaz, well, he's already bypassed the op, or the op has bypassed him, catching Favian, looking back for more as Audaz creeps down. They haven't spotted him. A star going to be sent out to the grab well, can buy them time, and he takes down Crewen. Low HP on the side as well. A chance for Audaz, but the spams is what it comes down.
Eternal Fire still have enough left in the tank to keep this one going. A pacey hit, but are they going to check? No, they're not. This is not the man you want to leave on his own with plenty of space to play with, even delaying them a little more. nekky is not long for this world.
Spike down.
And Echo, well, he's been the first man to dive in most.
Poison orb emitting.
I don't think they're going to run past that angle and not check it.
I would be surprised if they go anywhere near the angle in the first place, let alone running past it.
Lork's going to push it, watch. Everyone else won't, but he's at some point.
He's already got 3. I mean, you might as well.
Exactly.
You know, we're finishing round 12, but get the ult orb, you know? Carry through for the next half. If he gets anything done here, I will be shocked and astounded. If he wins the round, again, I think we just end the game there. But for BBL, this has been a path of recovery. We saw this on the last map. Nekky isolated in a number of rounds.
Good luck,
but he
Nekky.
always makes them pay for the space they're taking. Can LaRock apply that same price to the defense? No, he can't. Favian shuts him down. And now even if Nekky falls, the advantage is there in the retake. But I have a feeling Necky's got a bit more of a fight left in him. With one already down.
Here in spawn, an in-zone flawless here on the pistol, on the back of heroics here from Nekky.
From Loita on the other side. And in fact, never mind. Audaz is just going to wide swing at him and wreck him with
There might be
the
somebody in
bulldog.
B main, by the way. Oh, all right.
I'll check.
I'll sort it.
I'll find out. Got him in his back pocket. Okay, nice shutdown onto Favian, but it looks like they've been good at the control. Now, they've been spotted, but LaRock uses that to his advantage. A solid wall
They don't know about the
but
operator,
Izzy with
though.
the op. He's going to get a deep play caught by Crewen.
Don't need to.
He didn't get to
shot.
fire a bullet. You spend that many credits, and you don't even get to shoot.
Spike planted.
Oh, wow, Lovers Rock says, thank you very much. That's the fastest I think he's moved back into B main ever. That's a bonus, so they're going to go for this. They're going to try and do some damage. Nekky's done well. That looked like an angle that he shouldn't have been winning. And Lovers Rock has just been tagged low. Snakebite goes deep, though they don't realize how close Rose is. And now for Nekky, half HP, still not even knowing where at least one of these players lies. He knew where Rose was, but Crewen
spotted. I should even know that's an operator at this point. And there it is! Izzy more than ready for the peak. Thanks to that info found by Favian, and it looks like the attackers move towards the B site now.
You rat.
Directing themselves over here as BBL find a double, but Echo still up close with the judge. Patience pays off. What is he doing? He's gotten two. Stabilizing nicely, but the spike seems destined to go down on B.
Still got an aid here for Favian.
Favian the
30
plant as
seconds
well.
left.
No.
I think maybe.
Spike
I want to get
planted.
LaRock closer to the
That's what I
ultimate, but no. Favian on that flank. I think he's here quicker than maybe they expected him to be. Heard the steps. The timing couldn't be better for Favian. And now it leaves just Crewen. He's been good in these scenarios. If they push him together, though, it's going to be tough. He still expects players to be coming from other angles, just hiding in the corner. They've not checked it. They don't expect anybody to be here. So close. And now running through with the shorty in hand. But he thinks it's a fake. He thinks it's a fake. And now gets it all the way to half.
He's got to check
Goes back on the angle with the judge.
He's going through. He's
This
going
is
through.
mad.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't keep pushing.
It's
He
gonna
falls
fade
back.
soon.
It's falling.
It's going to fade.
Oh!
He didn't even get a kill! He didn't even get a kill! LaRock gets it instead! Oh my, already a manic start! And then the showstopper and the paranoia solid! Even still, Audaz gets one, but surely the rest of the team are too far out this round. Maybe not. Nekky's going to go running in. He's trying to get ahead of it. The shot's not connected. Kills one. For Nekky! And even has to seize! Looks to use the nightfall. Doesn't even realize he caught a player. And there's still one on this corner, another for Nekky, leaves it all onto the man with a judge, and he's still going for it. But the defuse is underway. He needs to move, he needs to run, and he's not in the right position at all. Nekky's gonna win it.
This is just insane.
Oh my God. That adjustment onto the player on pillar. Loita.
Nice, that's an
Probably feels like he faced a cheater.
Guy's silent, guy's
The
silent.
way that he gets there, that's momentum.
Oh, Lovers Rock has an operator.
He's got another.
Nekky is pumped up. He's meant to be that sort of calmer leader on this team. It doesn't seem to be the case here, but one comes the other way at least. Rose, not the gun of choice. And the thing is, they've made this a close-range battle versus shotguns, but it seems to be working out anyway. Echo is
Zero. Eternal Fire with all the momentum. Aggressive play by Lovers Rock early, gets onto B, and in fact the whole team does. They have just wrestled this out of Eternal Fire's hands. Do they keep going though? It looked for a second as they get towards the spawn. But they would keep on pressing, but with the Viper's pit up, there's no need. Huge advantage, right? It has to be. And there we go. Echo down 2.
Where was everyone else? Echo was so far ahead of the curve. He's fighting from rafters. Like, I don't think he's let go of W key the whole game. He's been watching PaperX demos, but now walking into a pit. Yeah.
Yeah, give this up.
I haven't gone yet.
I was about to say, by the way, talking of Deja vu.
Very favored in these fights if the op can post up. Not going to repeat that, surely. Favian at least gets a nade through and a chance to damage those players on the way in. What is nekky doing? He dives on top. Crewen's caught off guard. Favian should be dead to rights, but he makes it out. The double blast pack's working somehow. And now the op setup contains them on that site. Lost, but no port in sight, and the storm brewing inside screens. Eternal Fire. They even go for this all together. The op just holding up in heaven for now, but the smoke. And they're splitting up and looking for clues. It's risky.
Rock will show his hand.
No! He doesn't drop. He doesn't know they've scaled up there. He shift walked backwards. That's a huge mistake. And now the punishment in for BBL, the man advantage.
No.
nekky! What is that? What?
Is he just on a 360?
No.
Oh. Playing SSX while Loita, he's trying to escape. No, there's another player in the vent!
Spike down, mid.
There's a second guy down there! Favian went back for more!
It's a
ended up in 2v2. The other two players are so far away. We get a breather. We get to calm down for a second.
Spike planted.
I feel like this is how the Joker is, man. I'm losing my mind, man. Just the only response left is to giggle at the madness. A late play by Crewen. He checks main, and just as he turns his back, they start filling in that space. Slow and patient return from Eternal Fire, but the op now trained in just in time on that position. Great.
Last player standing.
Hick, and he went for more. He went for more. Why did he go for more? And now Crewen stepping into the angle. Audaz! He's gonna get all timeouts used. Coach is probably smashing the button on the side of BBL. Echo's done it again. They bypassed the utility. This keeps happening. They've got BBL think the space is free. Now as they turn back towards the vents, they have no idea who's waiting for them. Echo lands the double. The vents. Well, it's theirs, but hold on, Crewen. Crewen snuck up through heaven, and Echo is now about to get backstabbed. What are these rounds? A 2v3, BBL still behind, but with a chance to split this defense. They're moving towards B. The only man there is Izzy with an op, and he's taken a very, very passive stance. They can get the plant from here. They still have the numbers to fight off against.
Well, it seems like there's always a traitor in the vents. People should be more aware of that, but going into the 2v3 scenario, Rose one away from a C because Crewen gets aggressive. A chance for the 1v1, but there's another man coming rounding the corner and can't isolate the fight. Leaves it on to Rose. Another chance at a clutch. First shot goes crazy. Seekers, but he's being rounded on. And Favian quicker
than ever. The team that they've always beaten, and now it matters most, and they're crumbling.
He doesn't die.
That didn't kill him! In goes the nade. That surely will finish him off, but no, he's still alive. Is he still got the op? And he ends up taking one down for it. Another for Izzy. A dead man walking, and they sent BBL to the grave.